Back up the Brinks truck here. This is a serious one for everyone concerned. It's Corey Perry. He's going to 1 year, $775,000. It's not about the money for Pears. He's made over $100 million. Listen, we love Corey Perry. When it happened, me and Uppy were kind of not in a hurry to talk about it. We all know about the stupid rumors about Bedard's mom and this and that, which was complete chaos. But more importantly, Pears is one of our good friends. So obviously he's got the help that he needed. He's back. I saw his press conference. He's looking good. He just said he's been working on himself for the last couple months. And for people out there that, it's going to be easy to get on Pears and because of the way he's played his whole career. But if anyone out there doesn't think that they could improve themselves over 2 months, myself included, we could all make improvements. So it's a fresh, clean slate for him. I think it's a great spot for him to come in there. Edmonton takes guys that have a little, Kane, come on in. Bears, it's like, they're like, come on in, boys. We'll welcome you with open arms. But it was good to see him back. I've been trying to get him to come on this podcast, Updog. I'll be honest, he hasn't gotten back to me. So Pears, we love you here, buddy. We got your back, and it's good to see him back ups.
Yeah, I think everything you said is it's from the heart, Obes. You've known Pears your whole career, 20 years now. You've been to war with him. You've been in war against him. For me, I don't think the Oilers brought him in for what he's done in the past. I think they brought him in for what he can do in the future for them. I think he's a guy that is an intangible piece to winning hockey games when they matter in the playoffs. And he's been there, whether he's going to score goals or whether he's going to be a guy that is just his presence is what the Edmonton Oilers can use in their dressing room. You look at it, there's not enough glue there. They have all the firepower in the world. Now it's like these pieces to winning games when they really matter. When you go up against the Las Vegas Golden Knights or the Colorado Avalanche or the Vancouver Canucks down the stretch, like a guy like Corey Perry is going to be able to, him and Evander Kane, they'll be in your face, and then it's a 1-2 punch that I think they really need. And Kenny Holland's all about second chances, and this is I think it's a great idea. It's a great idea, and it's a great move. And he's got 40 fucking games left of the season with this team. He had a great start. I'm happy for him, and I wish him the best. And I think he's going to look great in an Oilers jersey.
He's going to have some thick skin out there, though, right? Like there's
to what other guys?
Oh, you got to think guys are going to be coming at him. No,
I would laugh.
Oh, he's going to have to.
I know
he's going to have to because the way he plays. And this is what I want to say about the whole situation, too. I don't know exactly what went on in Chicago. I don't even fucking know.
Totally.
But, it sounded to me like he's, I don't know if he went to rehab or whatever, but if he's not drinking anymore, and this, I'm being serious about this, will he still have the same edge? Like, will he still be the same Corey Perry that he's always been? Because if he doesn't continue to go to the greasy areas and get under people's skin and be a pest, I love you, Pears, but that's not what the Edmonton Oilers needs. They need Corey Perry. So my advice to him would be have some thick skin. You're going to hear it from fans. You're going to hear it from opposition. If I didn't know Corey Perry and I was going to play against him, I would be all over him. I would be in his ear from the opening faceoff.
Yeah, but what are you even going to say?
Yeah, fucking drunk. What'd you do in Chicago? They ran you out of town. I would be, what are you talking about? You forget when you play?
I would say they fucking sucked anyways.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say he's going to take some heat.
No, yeah, but it's like... We take heat all the time from everybody, all over the place. Corey Perry's been chirped for, hey, Pears, you're ugly. Like, who cares?
I don't think he's ugly. But...
No, but I'm just saying it's what we do as hockey players. We chirp each other. We try to get personal. We try to, and at the end of the game, it's fucking... It's.
Oh, I got chirped my whole career. O'Brien, you're fat. You're drunk.
Now, there's some guys out there, Obes, and I still don't understand what the fuck happened.
I don't either.
So I'm not putting like a guy that has like a massive, say, drug problem, okay, on like the spectrum of chirping him about a drug problem. Like that to me, you don't really go there in hockey. Like you're like, guy went and got help. He fixed himself, blah, blah, blah.
But your Flyers team were the biggest ruthless chirpers I've ever played.
No, I know.
Flyers team. Biggest ruthless chirpers I've ever played against your team. I remember some of the stuff you guys said to the Canucks when you played against them. You were beyond everything.
Yeah,
but that's okay. It was a game.
I hated Kessler.
It's a game. I'm talking.
I know.
When it comes to playoff time And this is so fresh in Pears' mind, I think. And like we said, we don't know what happened. I don't know what he's going through personally. He hasn't texted me back. But I'm just saying, if you're in a 7-game series and you're on his team or you're playing against him, I would go to you, Uppy, get in Pears' ear all fucking night and start making shit up. I heard this, Pears. I heard that.
Yeah, I
just have to off this game.
I know. Yeah, that's true. I would laugh. I think Corey Perry is on a level different than Asobi, obviously. And you know what I mean? And for him to play like the way he's played into his late 30s and to keep his body where it is and to play all these playoff games and to chase another cup, I mean, he's going to be able to handle the criticism.
I mean, you don't think fans are gonna get all over him? Everyone,
he doesn't have Twitter.
We said when Pears came to Toronto and scored that goal and pointed at us. Yeah. Now, granted, he's had some bad blow with the Leafs, but we texted him after, and he's like, we're like, everyone was against you. He's like, no, my dad was there, so one person was cheering for me. Yeah. I love Corey Perry more than anything. I grew up with Pears. I met him when he was 19 years old. Around the league, if you did a poll before this happened of how do you like Corey Perry, it would be very much no.
Yes, I agree.
So he's going to take a lot of criticism here. And I think, and I hope, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's new NHL and people will forgive him and not say anything about it. But I just don't see that happening when it comes to, especially come playoff time. So is he still going to have that same edge? Is he still going to be the worm? Is he going to get to the net? Is he going to cross-check? Is he going to chirp? Is he going to face wash? Because if he doesn't, he's not going to help the Oilers. And I think he will. Time will tell, but he's got to have that edge. He's got to have that edge.
I think it's, I mean, I love the fit. I think Connor Brown needs a guy to play with because he hasn't done much this year. And it's just, they have so much, McDavid and Draisaitl and Hyman are playing fucking 25 minutes a game. So Pears doesn't have to do that much, but he will have to do it at that pace.
They got him for playoffs, yeah.
Totally.
He's got to get greasy.
I know.
Pears,
get greasy.
Stay greasy, fella. Listen, I'm taking him again tonight. They're going for 14 in a row. They're minus 380 Tuesday night against the Blue Jackets.